here are all my ingredients for making twisted donut. Here I got vegetable oil for frying. I'm using a plain flour. I got some butter, sugar, yeast, cinnamon powder, salt, egg, milk. So let's get started. So firstly, we are going to start by activating our yeast. I'm using a warm milk in this video. Make sure your milk is warm. If you don't want to use warm milk, you can as well use warm water. So I'm going to add the yeast to it. Make sure the milk or the water you are using is not too cold or hot. It's not going to activate your yeast. So now that I've finished whisking this, I'm going to leave it and set it aside while I go ahead to start preparing the rest ingredients. So here's our bowl. So first of all, I'm just going to add the flour. So here's our butter. I'm just going to mix this. Please make sure you mix it very well. You can also use a melted butter. So next is to add our cinnamon powder and the salt together. So here's our egg and our sugar. I'm going to add it to it. It's really important you mix your sugar with liquid to enable your sugar to dissolve quickly. So now I'm going to add it to the ingredient. So now I've finished mixing our ingredients. So the next thing I'm going to add is our milk and our yeast. You can see some bubbles coming out of it. It has already activated, so I'm just going to pour it on the ingredients and mix one more time. So you can see that I've finished mixing the dough. So now I'm going to transfer it to the desk. Make sure your desk is clean before adding your dough. So now I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of flour on it. This will enable it to avoid it to stick, enable it to knead it well as well. So now I'm going to knead now. So here's our dough. So now I'm just going to transfer it to the bowl. I'm going to cover this up and transfer it to a very warm area to enable it to rise, and I'm going to leave it for like 2 hours. So see you guys in a bit. So guys, here is our twisted donut dough. It has been sitting for about 2 hours. You can see how risen it has become. See how soft it is. So now let's start twisting. So now I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of flour on the desk. Please make sure your desk is very clean before using it to knead. It's very, very important. So my desk is clean now. I'm just going to add the dough. You can see how soft the dough is looking now. I'm just going to cut it into two. So now let's start rolling. So this is our first one. So guys, here is our donut. I finished twisting it. So now I'm going to cover it up and leave it to rise for about 10-15 minutes before I go ahead frying it. So guys, here is our twisted donut. It has doubled in size again. So after about 15 minutes. So now let's go ahead to start frying it. So here's our vegetable oil. It has preheated a bit. So now let's start adding our twisted donut. Please, when you are frying this, fry on a medium heat. Very important to do that. You see the way it's puffy. And I can't wait to have this. This is how we make twisted donuts. So guys, here's how our donut is looking at this very moment. Now I'm going to take it out from the fire. finish frying. Wow, look at that. Our twisted donut is ready. So now I'm just going to coat it with sugar. I'm going to set this aside and add a bit of sugar to it. So just, if you don't want to do this, you can as well leave it. It's just optional. Finally, so here is how our twisted donut is looking. I'm just going to be showing you guys how soft, fluffy it is. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to be having a taste from it. This tastes so yummy. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please, if you like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. God bless you.